morning, boys. It's so nice to see you. So we've got Sam and Lucas. They've just rocked up semi as a surprise to come and see us. Now, the boys were here in. You joined in 2015.
Yeah,
15. Okay, and joined in year 9.
Yeah.
So, Sam, tell us what's life all about now?
I'm just did my degree in marketing in Reading. I finished it last year, and I'm currently doing a master in international business and finance, and also in Reading. And yeah, life is good for now.
And how's that going? What's your next deadline?
I am planning to going back to Hong Kong and work, as my parents are staying in Hong Kong as well. And yeah, hope I can find a job in Hong Kong.
I'm sure you will with all your qualifications.
Yeah.
So how much more have you got to do of your course?
I have about 3 months left, and I'm just about to finish my second last semester in this week.
Okay.
Still have some assignment due on this week as well.
Okay.
And I have one more semester, starting from I think late June.
Okay.
And
so the end is near. You're nearly there after all your studying.
And I have dissertation to finish before September.
Okay.
And yeah, pretty much that's it.
Well, good luck with it all. And Lucas, since you left us, what have you been doing?
So, I literally just finished my course on my undergraduate course on aviation management at Country University. So, and I took a gap year last year to work in the industry in Hong Kong. So I work in the airline industry.
Good for you. That's brilliant. Now, were you the COVID year?
Yeah, we are.
So how did that affect you in your last year?
In our last year, we literally got, so the last term of the year it'll be like an online lesson.
Yes.
So we didn't get to do our exams actually. So whether it would be a good choice or a bad one. So
we were doing everything online on the last term, and we left Kingsley about late March.
Okay, and then you never came back for the summer term, which meant you never had your prom.
It was all so sudden, and we just
Yes.
have to pack up in our boarding house and go back home.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then you missed things like Mr. Whaley's barbecue.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big miss.
We also missed our sixth form
Prom, yeah.
Yes.
Prom as well.
Okay. So to
Quite
make up for it,
disappointing.
I hear you had a supper last night, a very special
Yeah.
evening.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened.
We have a dinner with Mr. Whaley and Miss Percy, which taught us a lot when we were back in Kingsley. Yeah, it was really good night, a really good dinner, and we have Italian last year, some pasta, and we chat a lot. We have like nearly 2 hours in the restaurant.
Well, I heard from Mr. Whaley that he was delighted that you'd got in touch.
Yeah.
And he was just, very grateful for you to even think about coming and taking them out for supper and also then treating them. So he was extremely grateful. What is it like being back at school today? Has it changed over the last few years?
Much. Yeah,
Has it?
So much.
Well, what do you notice that's different?
I mean, the school kind of like upgrade.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I can see like around it's so fresh and modern
Okay.
than the time we were in school. So
Yeah, I haven't been back to Kingsley about 3 years. I've been one after I graduate, which is 2020 or
2020.
Yeah, 2020. And yeah, everything is so
Yeah.
new, more modern, and we see there's a smart blackboard in Mr. Whaley's room, and that we never expected in our time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were here for how many years?
5
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Both of you were here for 5 years.
We were
Roommates.
Roommates.
Boarding school, yeah.
when
And
we
you're
first in
still
the boarding
great
house.
friends.
Yeah.
That's lovely. And if you look back now at your 5 years, what are your memories? What are your favourite moments?
Ooh.
I would say my basketball team. I love to play basketball when I'm in Kingsley, and yeah, I have played for pretty much start from year 9 when I was junior, and then I become like a little captain when I was in year 13, and I just love playing it all with usually it's boarding people.
Yes.
And yeah, we have some friendly match with West Butland and other school.
Yes.
And it was a great memory for me. And also, I miss the time with Mr. Crossman
Oh yes,
when
yes,
I did my BTEC music.
yes.
And yeah, he taught me a lot, and he gave me so many chance to perform in theater. And also, I have to mention Mr. Beachy
Yes.
that I would say kicked me in the choir when I was in year 9.
Yes.
And to be honest, I'm sorry, Mr. Beachy, but I was not enjoying at the first year, but then after a couple of years, and I love doing choir, and I love doing practice, and I love we travel to Exeter cathedrals, and we have performance there, and I really enjoy a lot.
I bet you were a very good member of his choir.
Yeah.
And have you carried on with any of your music or sport at university? Has it stuck with you?
I just pretty much stopped because of the academic stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, I really miss the time in Kingsley when I'm doing music.
So maybe once you finish your masters at the end of the summer,
I might
you
catch
could
up with
pick
my
up
piano.
a few hobbies or
Yeah.
something. What about you?
So it's nice that you mentioned choir. So I did join choir as well, and I joined the orchestra as well with Mr. Beachy, of course. It's good fun, and it's good to see even the teachers get involved, because we got Mr. Whaley, Mr. Cannon,
Mr. Lars.
oh, Mr. Lars,
Mr.
even
Lars,
Mr. Lars,
yeah.
yeah. So it was a great time, and also our boarding life, it's like amazing. So it's good memories.
And actually being a boarder before you go to university is quite helpful, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because
it
it
is.
encourages independence, and it probably meant that you had a sort of softer start into university
Yeah.
without all of that.
We learned
adjustment.
we learned
Learn how
to
to
be independent in boarding house a lot. When we first come in Kingsley, we were like 14, 15 years old, and we can't even take care ourselves. But boarding house really taught us a lot in, I would say, many ways. Like
Yeah, soft skills.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great. So what's the future?
Well,
Just trying to find some jobs in Hong Kong. Yeah.
And both of you will
Yeah.
head back to Hong
Yeah.
Kong.
So we have talked this. We actually been to Nice and Monaco in February. We traveled together,
That's
and
nice.
we were saying like, oh, should we come back to Kingsley for
yeah,
the last time before we graduate from the UK? And we
Yeah.
say, yeah,
let's do it.
there we
Yeah,
are.
there
Yeah.
we are.
Well, thank you for taking time to come to see us today. And I know Mr. Whaley and I'm sure Miss Percy were delighted that they spent some time with you last night. It's lovely that you want to come back, and I know we're just fixing up a quick tour of the boarding houses for you, so you can go and have a little look at where you spent some lovely years.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But on behalf of the school, thank you for coming back. The door is always open, and we look forward to seeing your careers as they progress in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.